Okay, we're pushing on. I'm very keen on reaching at least the final stages. So, the Seething Moor. The Council of Five received word that a large shipment of iron is being amassed at Lamentary Keep. Should this iron reach the Shadow Lord, he will be able to build untold numbers of mechanical units. Such a disaster cannot be permitted. Okay. Tower of Illudir. Lamentary Keep. Crimson Bane Tower. Annex Sepulchre. Gareth Hill. Lion's Den. Atrockdale. Gibbets. Dirt Stones of yeah. A lot of treasure sites. They might yield something unique. We need to take a closer look at the terrain. It's dividing our troops quite heavily in these sort of narrow passageways. I don't like it. I guess we'll go by the main road. It leads directly to here, and through it we can reach all these places. Don't give a crap about these. Guess we could send this core, sort of a crappy hero unit segment to move at the side. Need some place to dump them all. So Calador isn't crappy, so yes, but there's like 10 of them already, right? Our spearmen have managed to keep their experience. Yeah, they're so endurable that this, even though we suffer constantly, they get enough kills and are endurable enough that there's no way they're gonna lose a lot of experience in any of these fights. The archers can go here. I'd say there's not gonna be much use for them. Ooh, more Phoenix Knights. Scout. Well, we need a scout here too. This is sort of depressing to see what our experience levels will be on this sun. Ah, well, this spellcaster should be quite alright. Earthmaster. 18 turns, so we don't have a huge amount of time. This is a long map. Dragons. I do like the fact that not everything is quite so dangerous. Should be able to handle a couple of mummies. I'm less certain about those though. Well, we have some proper units here, but very few. We need to take a closer look. How large is the army here? Not very large. Yeah, I think we can survive them. I don't want to go near the tower yet. When we go there, I want to try to push right to the tower. Prevent any kind of serious deployment of troops there. It might not work. Only a possibility. Or a very likely possibility even, but I want to give it a shot. Where we could avoid having to be entangled in a serious fight here. It would come later on. I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight here. No matter what we do. Computer isn't going to make this easy for us anymore. Flying dragons, lava dragons, lava dragons. On the bright side, if you can call it a bright side, the enemy also isn't all that experienced. So if we could soften his units up a bit with these that don't lose experience, we could probably patch things up a bit. Oh god, this is terrible. We just need to avoid fights where we get casualties. Yeah, we're going to try to take that fortress on the next turn. It will mean we're going to push heavily with our Sky Hunters there. Which probably explains why we're suffering casualties on them constantly. But we need to get rid of those casters, maybe the siege engine. Shadow warriors, things like that can be handled. We need to get units next to that goddamn tower, otherwise we might be stuck here for a long time. 18 turns isn't that long of a time, so we do need to... Yeah, 3 casualties. 3 goddamn casualties on our line triggers. 4. Jesus Christ. 5. Actually, this works for our benefit. Besides that, we lost a lot of experience on our Sky Hunters again. That's our starting to be pathetic. But anyway, because they attacked, they also opened up the defense quite a bit. We can definitely get units next. The tower, that won't be a problem. Not enough. Okay, done. Okay, that went fairly well. They won't be able to reinforce that position, so that was the main gain here. Yeah. Towers. And it's pretty secure, certainly can repel attacks of that magnitude. But still, we need more information what awaits us. Nothing here. Nothing too serious here either. I'm very happy about our volunteer army. Siege engine and the spellcaster. Even though they would be totally useless, sort of like the archer, I think there's some kind of system in this game that sort of punishes you for over specializing in an army. But I'm not sure what the punishment system is. I know that I'm fairly certain that there was something like that in this game. It's not a like a secret system. It's right in the manual. I think it buffs your enemies in some way, so it might also determine what units they buy. Like he has more money to spend on extra units each level, or he can buy more experienced units or things like that. So you try to play with just heavy infantry, you're going to have a lot tougher time. So the game sort of automatically compensates if you take some of these more troublesome units with you to make the challenge a bit more easier. So that's why I'm grateful for these various different types of volunteer units. I'm not sure if they actually contribute to that consideration, but now I have the only unit I really lack is light infantry and bombardiers. I don't want to lose these. I can easily lose the heavy infantry. I want to keep the spellcaster and siege engine just because we almost lack half of the unit types earlier, but with these volunteer units we only lack a couple. So it might be that we're gaining a lot of help from those volunteers without them ever actually contributing anything to the fight. I'm really hoping that we don't that the enemy doesn't buy a huge number of units. Try to stop this. We have a lot of units here, so I guess that would be certainly a possibility, but this is trash. A few good units should be able to take care of that entire group. Ooh, a turn without getting spells casted on us. Now they're moving all of their troops to stop the advance there, which is the proper thing to do. That group is much more dangerous. And there's no resistance here. It's nice. Trying to dispel that unit. It'll take forever for this group to get anywhere. The main army will reach the target zones much earlier. I'm sort of surprised that we haven't seen more enemies. So there has to be some kind of huge ass fight waiting for us. We're not interested in those fights though. Main concern is to just go for the gold. Go for the... So complete the victory objectives and move on to next thing. Right at the finishing lay. Right at the finish, maybe 3 missions, and I would say there's some sort of a mission pipe that we're on, and the final mission pipe that will lead us to the final mission. So I'll try not to burn up any resources here. I think we'll burn up quite a bit of them in the final mission. Although we should be careful about doing that. Because once you start losing even a few units, it gets considerably harder to achieve things. This is totally blocked. The army is too large to try to push through this one opening. But we'll try to do it anyway. Might as well rest at this point. Yeah. Why is it so? Yeah, he has a magical weapon, that's why we're taking so much damage from him. We attack. Okay, that's it. Nothing should really happen. Maybe a few spells, but... 8 wounds! Holy shit! That went okay. That went well too. That went very well. Yeah, that didn't. They're trying to use their Sky Hunters to attack our ground units, and that didn't go well for them. Maybe we should pull our forces together a little bit. I think I'll keep these some of the heroes escorting these. I don't want anything to happen to them. Five shield lava warriors. I don't. They can probably go through this area without too much trouble. So they're going to hit some of the middle or rear part of this column anyway. So we should start leering or veering even a little bit to the right. Almost have. So that's very. There were enemy flyers somewhere. Yeah. Ah. We'll ignore them with these. We can use our heavier units to them off. I don't want to use. I don't want to use our sky hunters too much. Maybe to sort of finish off things. We might regain our third shield here. That's wonderful. Okay, moving on. Getting into a strike position. But yeah, I think we have to be a bit more conservative with the Sky Hunters. I'd like to have something like 3 or 4 shield Sky Hunters in the final mission. But getting lower than that, you're sort of encountering a problem that the enemy probably has max experience units to throw against us, so the difference in power becomes quite significant. Now, I'm not sure we can easily compensate for that. There's a limit how much you can compensate with the past numbers. Okay, all our mission targets are here, so we don't have to leave anyone behind. Yeah, the lava warriors aren't gonna be a problem. We have so many skirmishers here that even if they come through there, they're gonna be annihilated immediately. And there's the cavalry. Yeah, no problem. We are a bit stuck here, aren't we? And there's the earthness. Okay, nothing big should happen. Broke my squad. God damn. All things considered, that's a very minor thing. Okay, there's a proper army coming our way, and it's an experienced one. I attack or wait? I need to scout no matter what. Yeah, I think I should attack now that they are still sort of spread around. It's clearly moving troops from all over the map to try to sort of converge on our position. So I think it's better for us to attack now before they are converged. No, don't go there. We do have to keep in mind that we also don't want to spread around much we are at the moment. But on the other hand, we are fighting in sort of these little bottlenecks here. So you waiting for all these units to arrive wouldn't actually change much. Can't leverage that number advantage. So we might as well try to attack with what we have. Try to kill him. He's fairly dangerous. You wouldn't think so, but we rarely break morale. But when the Earthmaster casts that spell, we fairly often do break morale, and so it's a huge pain in the ass for us. Better to just get rid of it. And again, a casualty, of course. Yeah, I think we should be fairly safe. 2 dead. Wonderful. One dead, 7 wounded. Ooh, because both armies are totally useless now. We have one guy living in that squad. That's about as close as it gets. Okay, we didn't suffer a lot of death though, so... Oh, that's good enough. That is good enough. Okay, first things to scout. We need to get a good idea what's coming our way. Yes, we need to get rid of some of these siege engines. They're fairly powerful at this point. They're poison to our flying units especially. Heavy infantry has the armor to endure them. Sky hunters, no. You lose half your squad on a single attack, that's a bit too much. Single attack that has a range of 4. So they're solid defensive weapon. Yeah, I don't care if he takes that and buy all the troops he wants there. I'm not looking back. You have to think about this. We have to get rid of 2 of these at least, probably those troops as well. Who can actually attack? Yeah, we'll start with this. Softening up a little bit. You rest. Yeah, they're totally useless now. Might as well explore that site. 80 gold, yeah. That's exactly what I'm gonna take. 100 gold. I only have 5,000 of it and nothing to research, so why not get more gold? I have no units that I can buy. Anything but gold. Anything. The first thing that's not gold, I'll take it. That isn't an enemy unit. Come on. I don't mind gold being an option at this point. That's fairly useful for some type of playthroughs, but yeah, I'm conceding that this is a gold side, so we are going to ignore it. Your shit about gold. Oh. Much we can do. Just move on and hope for the best. Ah, flying in it. Again, almost died. We can. Okay, we're doing fairly well. First target is in front of us. He'll probably spawn a lot of troops there now.
Boom.
Or maybe not. Hmm. We cross the river. I don't think we should. Not with a lot of troops at least. It's a quicker way to get there, but I don't think it's a good way to get there. We'll see. That's a tough cookie. We definitely need to soften it with skirmishers. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Attack of confusion. On the enemy, just the strength of the enemy force isn't too bad at this point. That's neutralized, basically. Even if we can't take control of it now. There's not gonna be new troops coming from it. It's a huge mess of units here. If we get attacked by any kind of a coordinated effort, we're gonna lose a ton of units to surrendering. Okay. 4 shield shadow dragons. Okay. That's a pretty guaranteed experience, massive experience points loss for us. Now we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, 10 casualties. They took zero casualties. That's sort of the problem I mentioned. Very experienced enemy, and we have. Well, it's not like we even had a bad one. We had a 3 shield one, and it was incapable of inflicting any wounds to that Shadow Dragon group. And there's like 45 Shadow Dragons coming our way. That's lovely. We need to use our infantry to try to cause some casualties on them. Otherwise, this is entirely hopeless. Oh shit. Yeah, this is getting a bit dangerous. At least now I think they're killable. 2 dead, 6 wounded. That's the prediction on our side. That's quite bad. We might survive this. 9 wounds and broken. So that's as bad as it can go without actually dying. Fun with shadow dragons. I do want to attack with some of the less experienced troops. It's risky that we might die, but also better because the losses wouldn't matter. We're very close to dying with these. That is pretty bad. Pretty bad. What next? I actually was hoping to restore my dead, but the game says no. We do need to move more troops here, especially the skirmishers. The army is now breaking up quite badly. Might be a bit of a problem. It depends how strong their defensive forces are still. If they're not very strong, this is a good opportunity to push through and finish this before we get bogged down into some heavy fighting here. On the other hand, if we can't do it, we have basically broken our army into multiple pieces that are each struggling to make it. That should be it. I hope that we won't encounter a lot of shadow dragons anymore. I'll actually move units here in case there's more flyers to throw fire. Yeah, let's see how well this goes. Unit is confused. Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck. What unit was that? I'll definitely load just to see what unit we lost. If it was a new Phoenix Knight item. Crap. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Wasn't. No, let's redo things. Be too hard to redo. What we're basically doing is having a heavy infantry shield instead of bringing the cavalry here. Otherwise, this is exactly the same. Yeah. We will be bringing these a bit closer because it might be a follow-up fight. Also have to consider how hard to push north. How hard to... Yeah, I think we'll be fine this time. We have no real weaknesses here. One spearman is somewhat wounded. I think it can realistically handle 2 charges of the enemy. Still, need to get rid of those. Who gets the job? 3 dead. Jesus Christ. Who has low experience? Only 9 wounds. More importantly, they were wounds, so we didn't lose any experience. Okay, we still need to bring in a few targets for them to shoot at. That should be good enough. I'm saving often now because I don't want to redo a major part of this turn again. Okay, there's an enemy unit there. Looking good so far. Shadow dragons, wonderful. So we do need to bring some kind of a anti-air capability there. Phoenix Knight. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Jata, boom. Siaiko kila. Rati simuinka. Rati simuinka.
I'm not gonna do it from this point. Okay, what do we still have to do? Yeah, this is a weak point. God damn it. I feel that if we are even a bit luckier we can make it, so I'll give it another shot. Before trying again from the start. Yeah, we didn't even need to bring this guy here, so we can easily fix that mistake. I didn't expect them to have additional cavalry in addition to that. So that's how it is. If we get a bit lucky, we might be able to make it without repositioning everything. It really depends how the fight with the shadow demons go. If that goes well, we're in no serious threat there. Okay, I'll save. See how it goes.
Jata, boom. Jata, boom.
At least it repeats. Now it went very well. Yeah. Previously we almost died when the Shadow Warriors attacked, so this time we were in very good condition, so they didn't even bring the cavalry to attack us. It's sort of a... yeah. I think I might make it a habit of saving before ending my turn. just in case we get a sort of a huge hit of bad luck, and everything sort of gets screwed because of that. A single bad fight and the unit. Not much you can do about that. There's a lot of randomness in the results of the fights. I'm not sure if random is the right word though. Maybe variation. Because there's not like if the predictions shows like here, we get 2 wounds, they get 1 dead, 4 wounds. It's not going to we won't be getting a huge ton of casualties, but if it for here 1 dead, 3 wounds, it's a little bit more even. But for here it's since there are proper numbers, significant numbers of casualties, the variation can get larger. Do you understand my meaning? So it might be something like percentage based. So if the initial number is small, there's not going to be huge variation in the absolute numbers. But if it gets larger, the variation in absolute numbers can get larger too. So if you have a high defense value, you're much less likely to suffer those unfortunate situations where things go to shit. But if you don't have them, then you're very likely to just lose the unit by a single unlucky hit. I have no actual knowledge of what the variation mechanics is, how it's decided. So I'm just guessing based on what I've seen. Could be something completely different. Shadow Dragons. Problem with the Shadow Dragons here is that we don't have anything here that could handle it. Also, I'm not too interested in fighting those Shadow Warriors. We're here to do a job, not to kill stuff. We will very likely have to fight it, but we can do it. But cavalry can't be the one that gets hit first. That's something we can't handle. What to do with this? We do need a little bit more information. There's not any significant concentrations of units anymore. So our situation is somewhat improved. Well, at least we can't see any. There probably is there, but it's not something we can do. Anything we can do about that. We do need to weaken these. It's much more preferable to attack than be attacked. Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't preferable. Okay, what the hell is that ring? All hexes cost 1 movement point or less. Movement. We saw one of those rings once, but I had no idea what the hell that was there back then. Ring of free movement. That Phoenix Knight is very vulnerable. This might go badly. Shadow Dragons. Do you look at that? I'm pulling all my flying units out of here. We're going to deal with the Shadow Dragon here. That's much better use for our time, because we don't have any easy way to deal with it otherwise. Here we have a lot of units capable of attacking air units, so that's not too much of a problem, and I should have saved. Oh crap. Oh yeah. Shadow Dragons slaughtered us. That's sort of a problem. So this. Yeah, this is where the trouble is. If there's any trouble, it's an anti-air heavy infantry could have handled that, but cavalry is vulnerable. They're good at attacking, but not good at taking damage. Ooh, that was a lovely attack. Jesus Christ, we took massive casualties there. Oh. Yeah, we're taking huge amount of casualties. Jeepers. Much we can do though. Okay, 2 more units. Four shields, Shadow Dragon. That's a pretty bad poison for us. We don't have anything to counter it. Not really. And we're too weak to put these units against it. She probably won't survive either. Well, it's still better than having nothing there.
Boom!
Yeah, we might lose that dragon. Oh, Valera. Interception almost lost it. 1 point of health. Okay. That was a Borderline turn. Have 1 point of health left. I think we're going to lose some more experience. That's what am I supposed to do with those? Yeah, you won't survive that. Goddamn way. As long as we have some kind of a proper magical attack, we can wear these guys out. It'll take some time. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack. But this, yeah, we're too inexperienced to attack Shadow Warriors for shields. Warlord Mechanics doesn't seem to have any problems though. It's not exactly slaughtering them by the dozens, but also has no problem with them. Sort of goes like, and then just keep destroying them. I think if we play our cards correctly, we might be able to end this on the next turn. That's a bit of an if. Problem is this, we're not going to be able to take it. I should have attacked that unit. Then we might have had a chance. Maybe we do. I do this. Were there any flying units here? Of course there are shadow dragons. Oh. Yes. Okay, we will just recover mostly. Don't want to go there to be attacked. Or in bad condition. I use a flying unit here. We could attack It has some risk, but I don't think that's a too bad of an idea, because it forces probably the units to be a bit more conservative. On the other hand, if everything attacks the gunner, it's... We can help him a little bit. Now, can we get rid of him? It's quite helpful. Yeah, I think we can handle that. We'll just have to survive this turn. We could have... there was no point pushing our way here, so that might cost us this turn. Yeah, now we can't take that. Okay, nothing died. That's good. Yes. You drive the Shadow Lord's forces into the lava waves and seize the precious shipment of iron. You also found 300 gold. Stone Wrathlands. Fair Dusk Forest. If Stone Wrathlands also completes the Fair Dusk Forest, I'll do that. There's no way of really telling beforehand. 0 new units. And no research, and so nothing to be done. I think we might opt for the Fair Dusk Forest just because there's no guarantee that completing this will actually remove that mission. So... getting close, getting close.